Welcome back to Movie Summary. Today I'm going to explain 2022 survival thriller film titled Fall. Adrenaline junkies and best friends, Becky and Hunter, are climbing a mountain with Becky's husband, Dan, who loses his footing and falls to his death. Nearly a year later, Becky is depressed and alcoholic, and has estranged herself from her father, James, because he suggested that Dan was not the right guy for her. Hunter invites her to climb the decommissioned 2,000-foot, 610 meters, B67 TV tower in the desert. Becky at first refuses, then changes her mind and agrees to go so that she can finally move on from Dan's death. The next day, Hunter and Becky begin the climb. At the top, Becky scatters Dan's ashes, finally letting him go. As they begin the climb down, however, the corroded ladder breaks apart, stranding them several hundred feet above the next intact section. Moreover, the bag with their water has fallen onto a communications dish, many yards below. Hunter is confident that emergency services will have heard the crash of the ladder and be on their way, but help never arrives. They try to use their cell phones, but discover that radio interference from the antenna is blocking the signal. Hunter sends a message for help and drops her phone off the tower, packed inside one of her shoes, but the padding is insufficient, and the cell phone is destroyed when it hits the ground. The pair notice an RV nearby, with two men camping. They wait until dark and fire a flare gun. The men see it, but instead of helping them, they steal Hunter's Jeep and drive off. As night falls, Becky notices a tattoo on Hunter's ankle. It is the number code 143 that Dan used to tell Becky he loved her. Hunter tearfully admits to a 4-month affair that Dan drunkenly initiated and continued until his wedding day, but Becky is unmoved by Hunter's apologies. The next day, as penance for her affair, Hunter offers to climb down and get the water before they die of thirst. Back at the top, Hunter encourages Becky to use the drone to carry a written message for help to the diner a few miles away, but it is hit by a semi-truck before it reaches the diner. In a brief lucid moment, Becky, delirious from the lack of food and water, realizes that she has hallucinated Hunter's presence for days after Hunter died from a fall onto the antenna dish. The next day, Becky lures a vulture towards her and kills it, eating it for sustenance. In one last attempt to get help, Becky climbs down to the dish, sends a text message to her father, then puts the phone into Hunter's corpse and pushes it off the tower. After receiving the message, James alerts the emergency services, rushes to the tower, and reconciles with his daughter. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you can watch more videos like this. Thank you for watching.